You're being very public about your alcohol and Vicodin problem now. What was it like before you were talking about it when you were trying to keep it hidden?
It was a nightmare.
So it's a huge relief then to be able to talk about it.
Well, it's a huge relief to be on the other side of it. And it took me a long time to get there. It takes what it takes for everyone, you know. And then a little window opens up, and if you're brave enough to crawl through it, you can get to the other side.
What sort of advice can you give? I know it's a general thing.
It's funny, you know, if you're wondering if you're an alcoholic, you probably are. Normal people don't wonder about that. I get asked all the time by like people saying, you know, I'm not sure if I am one or not. Well, first of all, there's an alcoholic test. There's a 20-question test, which is sort of comical to me. That, you know, it's like, have you ever missed work because of alcohol? And then if you have, you check it. And if, you know, you answer 16 correctly, they say you're an alcoholic. But my message is, if you're taking the test, you're done.
People think, oh, you go to rehab and that's it. How difficult is it for rehab to stick?
I can't begin to explain something that's sort of unexplainable, like something like clicks, and you go and you have this moment of clarity and this realization. Rehab is a wonderful thing because it takes you out of where you were and in your circumstances, and it places you essentially with just other addicts, and you talk and you learn about the disease, and you learn primarily that it's not your fault. You know, I would suggest to people they detox, they go to a rehab, they go to a sober living, they do anything that they can to protect the like golden egg of sobriety. And if you are an addict or alcoholic, that needs to be the number one thing in your life. So rehab is invaluable, but it doesn't always work. But it works a whole lot better than a prison cell. I am a person who should have been arrested 50 times. I just wasn't for some reason. But if I was just thrown in jail, I wouldn't be here talking to you. I would be somewhere, you know, with tattoos all over my body and being of no use to anyone.
What was it that finally was the last straw for you that got you sober?
Well, that's pretty private, but I will say that what I would get caught up in is all these existential questions, and I would sit in my house and think about, you know, why are we here and what's the point? And I somehow just got an answer to that for me, which was that I think we're here to help others. I think we're here to help our fellow man. And once that sort of sunk in, it gave my life a tremendous amount of purpose and meaning that was not there before.